It all began in the early 20th century. My great-grandfather Hyman came here from Eastern Europe through Ellis Island, where most of the immigrants came through and settled here on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. He started selling his wares from a pushcart, ready-made eyeglasses on a pushcart right over there on Orchard Street. He did that for a number of years, getting a reputation as the eyeglass man of Orchard Street. His son, Saul MOSCOT, was born in 1910, which is my grandfather, Saul. And in about the early 20s, they took a shop on Rivington Street. My grandfather, Saul, went to work as a teenager and basically took over and ran that shop as he got older. Saul moved the shop to Orchard Street, where we have been since the late 30s, up until about 2 weeks ago. My dad pretty much ran the shops from the 70s and 80s. I entered the business, other than being here my whole life as a kid, and fixing frames and tinkering with little things. I entered the business as an optometrist in 1986. My brother Kenny was an optician. He followed a few years after in 92. And we always had a passion for this industry, for this business, a pride in it. Our family history and legacy has always been something that's really close to our hearts.
But I joined, I guess, a little after 2001. Harvey and Kenny, I got a phone call from Kenny, and he needed public relations. And coincidentally, I lived just a block or two away from the shop across the street. And I remember Harvey and Kenny coming at home office, and they came up to my home office. And that's history from there.
And we opened up a few shops since then on 14th Street, and now we have one in Court Street in Brooklyn. I think the best part about being in a family business is the privilege of spending so much time with your family and having a similar understanding of what's necessary to make the business successful.
There's a responsibility to the name when you're a family business. You know, it comes back to a person. You know, there's obviously when you run a company, you're sensitive to the reputation of the company. What's your responsibility as the head of the organization? You know, ultimately, we're responsible to a person.
But there's just, I think a family business has this inherent sense of pride, and there's something that there was an opportunity there for us to pursue, and seizing the opportunity and making it better and dealing with the challenges that every generation faces with a business that has been around for such a long time. Whether you're staying current, whether you're moving forward, growing, the attention to the details that exist and that will always exist, all sorts of things are what make it so exciting.